Hello everybody. Now if there's one thing that drives me absolutely nuts, it's a big ass back pocket that adds way too much bulk onto a planner that is completely unnecessary. And up until this point, the back pocket has been an unavoidable evil on the Moterm covers. Now, I do love a Moterm cover. I think they're well made, they're very accessible in price, and they do hold up the test of time. I've had several, and I have some in particular that I love. I have a veg tan in this Personal Luxe also. This is the deep teal pebbled. But Moterm came out with their Elite line, and being an FCC rings girly and a lover of the veg tan, I was so excited to pick up an FCC Elite in the veg tan with no back pocket. Look at that. So we're gonna take a look at the Elite first so you can see the difference. Now this is just housing some inserts that I'm not currently using. They're just blank. And I'm gonna actually take this dashboard out so I can get rid of that glare. But you'll see here in this, it's very, very basic. You just have some pockets and then a slit pocket here, and you have the little ring protectors on this. Why they added it to this and not the regular cover, I'm not sure. But you'll see that I've also put 30mm rings in here. It did come with the 25mm rings, but I need bigger than that. In the back, it's got, of course, the elasticated pen loop that does fit a big chunky pen. I've been using a high-tech C Coletto. This is the 5-color pen body, and she is definitely a thick girl, and it fits in here. It's a little sticky right now because I spilled some coffee all over my stuff earlier. So this part, I think I need to go over with an alcohol wipe one more time because it's still got some crud on it. But you've also got a secretarial pocket and a flat pocket. Now, let's look at some of the differences here. Obviously, this one's FCC, and the reason I do love FCC is because FCC inserts are about a ½ an inch wider than Personal. So getting an FCC cover that actually fits the FCC inserts side to side is really nice. And the Elites I've found are a little bit slimmer. So when I looked at the measurements, rather than getting the Personal Elite, I did opt for the FCC Elite so that it has the correct width so that my pens don't smush the side. Because you'll notice I also had in here this dashboard, so I would have 2 pens. I have my pen plus a marker in here that has to close around, and it fit absolutely perfectly. So if you're a Franklin Covey compact girly and you want to even be able to use side tabs, this will be a little bit tight. Now, I've just taken with Franklin Covey Compact to using top tabs regardless because I do have some slimmer covers that I use, but I've loved having some covers for FCC that are actually FCC sized, and I've shown them. I'll link a couple down below of videos that have my covers in them that I do like that are the FCC sized. One is from Rowena over at Sojourner USA, and it's got this beautiful Ketsaw nubuck lever, and it has a red strap around it, which having an elastic closure rings cover is so much fun. And then the other one is from Evangelia at Elysian Paper, and it's a custom ready cover with the rings, and it is just so gorgeous. So when I want something a little more whimsical and fun in my FCC, that's the one I use. And it's very moody. She's a moody girl, but you'll see, I mean, I've got this thing stuffed absolutely to the brim. So some of the differences, obviously beyond the width, keeping in mind that this one's personal size and this one's FCC, is the poppers. So on here, the FCC only has 1 popper. The Elites only have 1. I've noticed that on the website as well. And the Personal Luxe, the Luxe line, not only has the big back pocket with all the extra leather, but it has 2 poppers. So if you're stuffing full, you can pop onto a smaller closure. And the other thing is that the Elite did not come with the extra flyleaf with the pen loop, which I was actually really bummed about because I would love a matching flyleaf in either the Midnight Veg Tan or this is the Honey Veg Tan. I would love a matching flyleaf. So I'm really sad that they didn't come with the extra flyleaf because that extra functionality of this pocket and pen loop is important to me. And the other thing you'll see here is when we open it up on the cover, this is a much more minimal design. The Luxe covers have a zipper, a slip pocket, a secretarial flap, a pocket down here, and then some card slots. So there's a lot more happening here, and there is no rings protector here. And then in the back, you'll also see again, different setup. So here we just have secretarial and a slip pocket with a pen loop. Whereas here we have again, one slip pocket, two slip pockets, a secretarial flap, 4 card slots, and a pocket there, plus your pen loop. The Moterm Luxe planners really do the most in a good way, especially if you like to, you know, have a bunch of things in here. And I usually have maybe a couple stickers in here, but I don't really fill up the pockets and things. So if you're somebody who's a little bit like concerned about how do I decorate the pockets and you don't want something that's got a ton of stuff going on because you think it looks weird, the Elite really is a good option. And so even in this, I have just this planning card that I forget where I got it from. I think it came in a Happy Mail from Jess. And then A Little Life Goes On, and then these are just hanging out here. But this is a really easy way to just add a couple things, and I love that they're wide, so they're very functional. Part of the problem here is these are really credit card sized slots, so unless you have something more narrow, it's hard to fit stuff in, and the slots are a little bit shallow, whereas these are less shallow, okay? Well, the ones at the top are shallow, but the bottom are definitely much larger. So very easy to decorate here or be very minimal or just leave it blank. This one has a little bit more going on, but again, you don't have to decorate things, but I know that people get stressed about the pockets. So that is the difference between the Luxe and the Elite. Now, here's the thing, again, different sizes, but even the personal Elite and the pocket Elites and the A6 ones, all of the Elites have that same layout, very minimal, little leather protector, one snap closure, no fly leaf. So do with that information what you will, but I wanted to show you the difference. And you can even just see how much like thicker and fluffier this is. This is a lot of planner compared to the inside, whereas this feels much more reasonable in my opinion, but also it's very much personal preference. Thank you guys so much. If you have any questions, thoughts, feelings about either or, whether it's the Luxe or the Elite, if you are also in the fight with the big back pocket, let me know down in the comments below. Or if you are absolutely a big back pocket girly or guy, I would love to hear and why you use your big back pocket. What do you put in there? I can't even imagine making this even more fluffy than it already is, but thanks so much for being here. I'll catch you on the next one.